Hello everyone and welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society, where we were about to enter the Hero's Tomb. And I know I said that last episode was going to be my last one before I went shopping because we need some food in the house before my wife gets home. But you know what? I'm too excited to finish this. I really want to see how this goes, and I'll still have time. I'm sure. I'm sure it'll work out. I'll figure it out. Let's go. The tomb is dark, dusty, and moldy. Harry has to cover his mouth to prevent himself from fainting. Fake walls are prevalent here. We do have an athlete, but he may not be strong enough to get through the fake walls. Apparently not. It would have shown up there if we could have. The corridor is getting narrow. One crewmember must squeeze through first, and traps are an obvious threat. However, sometimes these tombs are guarded by spirit guardians. A charmer might barter for safe passage. Now, we don't have a charmer anyway. We don't have a quick thinker. So we might as well send Victor because he's volunteering, and he gets 10 armor for doing it. Something happens. The walls are closing in. Victor has to get out of here quickly. This is where a quick thinker would come in handy. We didn't have one, so good luck. Oh, it looked like it might have been good, but it wasn't. Victor is seriously hurt before escaping the trap, so he takes minus 20 speech defense and minus 20 armor. But he did get plus 10 armor for volunteering, so it's still bad, obviously. The crew regroups. There's the hero's tomb. A magnificent warbander with a standard is placed above it. That must be the hero's relic. But the Imperial Guards are here. Thanks for clearing all the obstacles for us. Now allow us to burn the relic. The Empire will persist. Victor is well prepared, and we will try to take these guys out. All right. More rewards for solving Devious. And Pain Absorber. Alright. I think we're probably going to just finish off this fight as soon as we can. I'm a little worried, especially with an epic encounter and the Emperor to come, I'm a little worried about running into low resolve levels if we get unlucky on any of our various fights. Good, Victor can one-shot this guy. Nice. And theoretically, I'd love to have Anna one-shot this guy so that Harry can buff himself this turn, but that's probably not going to happen. No. Anna just can't do it. She's just not strong enough. Very unfortunate. But we will position Harry... well, actually, we do need Anna to help, actually, it looks like. But we will position Harry next to Victor to make sure he gets the confident boost next turn, because he didn't get it to start with. There we go. But I would have liked to have also used Focus that turn. Too bad. We could always run away for one turn and let him use Focus, and that is an option. We'll see how his AoE looks for this turn and make a decision. Pretty decent, actually. You know what? We're just going to do that, I think. Because we can take out all three of the regular guys if we position correctly. Yep. That's why that cone is so good. It's so hard to compete with how good that cone is. Alright, and we'll step up here. Merlin, hi. Merlin is now yelling at me. He has returned after chasing his sister off and now wants attention. And I'm reluctant to give it to him because he did attack his sister because she was getting attention, essentially. To give him attention then is sending sort of the wrong message, right? We don't want to encourage that. So I'm just going to ignore him, and he's going to meow at me, and he's going to eventually wander off and try to get into trouble to compensate for the fact that he's not being paid attention to. And that is my life. And he has wandered off already. I'm just waiting to hear a crash from the other room as he tries to find some way to get attention. It will happen. It will happen. Cats, right? Now, if you listen to my wife, she will tell you that kids are easier to deal with than cats because you can reason with them. I'm not quite so convinced. Yes, at some point in their lives you can reason with kids, but it's really not very often. The first couple years are too young to be reasoned with, really. And once they reach their teens, they're too obstinate to be reasoned with. So there's only that couple years in the middle there, maybe between like the ages of 6 and 10, that they can really be reasoned with well. And the other time in their lives, they're entirely unreasonable. At least cats can be trained to some degree. All right, your current highest level diplomat gains +1 secret on diplomat spins. We don't have one. Your current highest level engineer gains a discovery on engineer spins. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, we got the hero's banner thingy, whatever it's called. So we should theoretically go back and give that to him. Maybe we'll do that and then do a loop around here and head to the end. How does that sound? I mean, I hope it sounds good because I can't hear you, so I'm just going to do it anyway. About the hero's relic. We got it. Extraordinary. Who would have thought it would be such a beautiful banner? The legends tell that those who find the relic are destined to keep it. Please allow us to copy the patterns and then bear it proudly. We get some secret and some study, very nice, and we'll leave and head over to this epic encounter here. A band of rebels is training in the jungle. They're quick to mock your foreign origin. Hey, that's not very nice. Look at those weirdos. I bet they know nothing of jungle tactics and will be sitting ducks when attacked by the Imperial Guard. Well, Victor's a pretty good tactician. I don't know. Maybe we can show them up. Let's see. Indeed. Those idiots thought you would fall back to caveman tactics. Victor shows that of his knowledge, which leaves the rebels baffled. Compared to Victor's expertise, the rebels look like cavemen themselves. That's not very nice to cavemen. The crew makes a point of not telling them that. There you go. That would not do well in the Society's Sensibility Committee. Anyone remember the Geico So Easy a Caveman Can Do It commercials? Those were pretty classic for a while there. Geico in general has an excellent advertising department. I guess I should specify, for those of you who are not from the US, Geico is a insurance company. For all I know, they're famous enough now that people have heard of them in other countries, but I shouldn't assume that, right? But they originally were just a government employee insurance company. They branched out to cover everyone. And whoever has been in charge of their advertising for the past 20 years, although it's probably not the same person, it's probably changed. They've done a very, very good job. Their advertisements are always funny and interesting, and probably the best I have seen from a company. They've had the caveman ones, they've had the compressed commercials ones that they're showing on YouTube now, they've had the Geico Gecko, of course. There's been quite a few very, very, very good commercials that Geico has come out with. Very impressive. What in Pinkerton's name is going on over there? Oh, this is the Llama Priest one. I failed massively on this one last time I encountered it. But I'm willing to try again. Let's take a look. Anna rushes towards some of the soldiers who are still conscious. The High Priest is going to the Ocker of Ukachile. If he completes the ritual, his dark ambitions will become a reality. It is said that the one that completes the ritual will gain superhuman powers. He wants to bring an apocalypse on the Incan lands. Dramatic. Alright, let's try to stop him. Anna rallies the crew and heads out to follow the High Priest into the dense and dark jungle. You find an Incan scholar. He is sweating profusely, but is keen on keeping his mouth shut. It looks like he was with the High Priest and maybe told him about the ritual. Now that he's useless, he's been left behind. We get some neat research if we want to. But we would reduce the odds for a coming challenge. So... well, actually, only if we fail. 84% chance? Let's risk it. Sure. There we go. Not bad. The jungle is changing rapidly. The leaves are getting darker, the branches are starting to curl, and this power, it probably isn't a way to give superhuman forgiveness or love. Probably not. Let's go. Story of godly powers must be true, but Anna doesn't care about godly powers. She's a scientist, and she gains +5 speech defense because she does not really believe. But there's no time anyway. The High Priest is performing the ritual. We've got to stop him now. We have no chance of succeeding at this, really. Our athlete is not as good as it should be for this, unfortunately. 24% chance. And if we fail, all crew members gain -10 armor. We'll just have to deal with that, I guess. Unless... oh, wow. That was really nice. Nice job, Victor. Victor is in time to slap the knife out of the priest's hands. It seems a total disaster has been averted. But alas, the struggle gets a bit too rough, and a blood drop flies all the way to the altar, and the ritual is completed anyway. The High Priest is transforming, and he's turned into a llama. It's hard to keep the high priest, hard to take the high priest seriously. His followers instantly lose all respect for him. Apocalypse, he said, more like apocalypse. Alpacalypse. Fools, do you not see the power I now hold? You will all perish. All right, let's go. A large number of rabid llamas charge in from over the hills, but we are prepared, so that will help us out a bit. And I'm gonna hope that Harry at least starts next to Victor, so he gets that confident buff right off the bat. He did not. That's unfortunate. The High Priest goes down. Llama powers become too much, or you are forced to follow the Llama cult. Right? Now we have some new mood effect changes here. Provocative gives us plus 50 grit instead of plus 25, and Abuse the Fuse gives you plus 50 power to devious attacks instead of plus 25. Okay. Interesting. So we would like to be devious, theoretically. Yeah, we might be able to manage that. Lots of llamas. Look at all the llamas. Look at all the llamas. Okay, we're going to back up and try to take out this group first. And I will try to go to a devious mood right away. Two of our members are good at devious, and one of them is not. So we will start with Harry, probably. And all the llamas have pretty low speech defense, so that's good. Ooh, we can actually take out one of these right away. Let's do that. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Victor can't get in range anyway, so let's bring Anna up. Can Anna take out one? No, Anna's speech defense is really low. Huh. And Victor can't get in range. Well, actually, no, maybe he can. He can, but he can't do quite enough damage. Alright, let's bring Anna down. Anna will buff up Victor, give him the 25%. Yeah, maybe that'll be enough? No, it's still not. Alright, well, we'll do some damage anyway, might as well. Although this does put us in a friendly mood, which is probably not the best choice. Oh no, that's right, it was a devious attack. That's right, we did want to be devious. Never mind. That is the correct choice. Can't take out this red one, which I'd really like to. So I'll just take out one of his buddies. Kind of a weak turn. Really unfortunate. And we are going to get collapsed on by the Emperor here. But at least we have the 50 grit. I mean, hopefully that works. Didn't work there, but hopefully we'll just get luckier. I'm kind of relying on the 50 grit to keep me alive. Let's just be perfectly honest. That is what I'm relying on. And so far, it's not working. Which is surprising, because Harry should have like 80 grit right now. Ow. We did not get a single dodge there. That's really unfortunate. 100 grit. 50% chance, and he got hit twice. Alright, well, oh well. That happens, I suppose. We do have our heal. We've never used it. Oh, actually, it's not a heal. It's just an AoE. It's a friendly AoE. I think you can buff it to be a heal later, but right now it's not. Okay. Never mind. Let's see here. What does our AoE look like? Decent. Decent. Not as good as I would hope, but he's not confident right now. We can change that. Let's see. What would be a good place for Harry to stand to get a good AoE off here? Maybe here? I mean, I know I can't right now because this guy's here, but I'm hoping to get rid of him. You know what? Let's just bring Victor up. Victor cannot take out this llama. Oh. And Anna's AoE leaves quite a lot to be desired. Darn. Victor can one-shot this red llama though, which would be worth it. Let's do that. Okay. Anna is pretty low. Between her and Harry, they should be able to take out this guy over here. Or gal, or whatever it is. It's a llama. Oh, ooh, we switched to aggressive. I didn't want to do that. That does make our devious abilities stronger. Alright, we'll have to go one turn without that buff, which is probably going to be unfortunate. But on the other hand, there's only 3 enemies in range. And hopefully they will go after Victor or Harry. Now, Victor has very low defenses right now because he took those deficits in the Hero's Tomb, those debuffs. But he is the most defensive member of our party naturally. So he's probably still the one we would like to be attacked. And fortunately, they all went after him. And he did survive, so that's good. Very nice. Alright, this group of llamas is getting closer. I'm hoping to be able to just take them out with Harry's AoE. That's my hope. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Let's check. Let's see what the damage is like. Yes, that will in fact work. Unfortunately, I can't hit all of them, and I'm not real thrilled with that. Now, I can do that. Harry is still not confident because he's not standing next to Victor. I should probably use a devious attack here on the boss. That will not only decrease his armor, but it will put us back in that devious mood for the buff, which I think is important. And this means that the boss has a little bit less defenses as well. Now, Victor is very low, and I would want to heal him, definitely. However, Harry is going to struggle to take out the llamas by himself, and he's probably going to need the help of Anna. Alright, let's do this. And Anna will come over here, and she's going to hit everyone, and hopefully, these guys can't get in range. Oh, drat, we're back into hostile. Wasn't trying to do that. They can't get in range, but only to Harry, so that's fine. Okay. So Harry's going to take 1 attack, and then either Victor or Anna will probably go down. That's interesting. Or maybe that took the Emperor's turn? That would be nice. If that took the Emperor's turn up, I'll be real happy. We've, for some reason, zoomed in really far here. I'm not sure why. There we go. Okay, what did we do? Full rage mode. His attacks are formidable. Go on the defensive. All right. Interesting. We don't really have much of an option to be defensive because we are really low on health. But we do have 50% extra power on devious attacks right now. And I'm going to take the advantage of that to take out both of these llamas. And that will switch us back over to devious for the grit buff, which is sort of like going on the offensive because hopefully we'll actually dodge something for once. And you know what? I'm going to use Victor now. To come over here and hopefully heal Anna. Yeah, because that doesn't heal. Alright. And I'll try to heal Harry next turn. That will also make him confident, which will be nice. Although, he might go down right now if he doesn't dodge this. Yep, no dodge. We still, even with that 50 grit, have not managed to dodge an attack, and I'm a little upset by that. Like, that's kind of annoying. Alright, let's tase the Emperor, or the llama guy, dude, whatever his name is. Llama man. And res Harry. And let's try to heal Victor up a little bit. Should we? Or should we just... Let's just lower the armor of Llama Man. I think in the end, that's probably a better choice. Again, we do have that extra grit. Theoretically, at some point, that should save us from an attack. It hasn't yet. Oh, come on. There's a 50% chance and he's been hit 4 times. Come on. Let's see here. Let's just stab him. He's already enraged, so he's low on armor. And hopefully we can just work him down. And eventually, we will have some. We will win. Eventually, we will win. Theoretically, yeah, we'll lower his attack, sure, and go back to the devious mode as soon as we can. I should have done a devious attack with Harry, so I didn't switch out of it to begin with. But we weren't dodging anyway, so you know, weren't dodging anyway. We'll res Harry up again. And should we just attack him? No, let's keep being devious. Let's switch back into our devious. There we go. Alright, we should have him now, but that cost us a lot of resolve. I knew it was going to. This fight was very difficult, and we got unlucky with our dodges. There's the miss, finally. Finally. Alright, let's just finish him off with some aggressive attacks. Victor never went down, actually. He just stayed at low health the rest of the time. But we managed to avoid him taking aggro, which definitely helped. Okay, the High Priest goes down. Victory! You're not going to let some ludicrous llama beat you. As a reward for your effort, the crew takes a golden statue from the altar. Anna thinks you've deserved it, saving the world from the apocalypse and all. Alpacalypse and all. I've actually gotten this treasure before. It's in my treasure tracker, so this is a new one, but it is nice. +1 discovery when spending insight in Timbuktu. That's an interesting reward. Or just +2 insight. That might be nice. +2 to 4 status from campaign. Probably. I probably want the extra discovery when spending insight in Timbuktu. But I don't remember which discovery shop or which insight shop Timbuktu is. Let's grab it. Let's grab it. Is it? I mean, 2 insight is really nice. Let's be real. 2 insight's awesome. But I'm curious about this one. Let's take it. All right, what an adventure that was! A high priest, a dark ritual, a wicked transformation. Very nice. Out of supplies though, and we will take some loss of speech defense. Alright, Anna has leveled up. Advanced tools or chemistry. We do have a item option that will give her chemistry, but we already have an item option that gives her advanced tools. So, you know what? Let's just take the chemistry. Yeah, let's just take the chemistry. And Victor has leveled up as well. And we can give him tactician formations. Now, there is that item that I talked about that has the really good debuff or buff on it that gives 15% to everyone around Victor. I still would really like to get that, but I don't see much point in giving him 1 level of Diplomat. I'll just give him this. If we do end up giving him the Tactician item, we'll be giving it to him for the buff, and that's fine. In the meantime, makes him a better Tactician. And hopefully we can get some supplies here so we stop taking debuffs. From a short distance, you can see people performing a religious ritual. We dance in joy for Mama Pacha and hope she'll bring us greater fertility. Harry is going to repeat his roguish idea from earlier, or we can take some supplies. But we'll do this. Using a makeshift megaphone, Harry distorts his voice and speaks loudly. Children, I am Mama Pacha. Leave your offering of herbs and supplies, then go celebrate at home and work the fields. I have spoken. It works, and we get 2 supplies and a discovery. Very nice. Now, Rivalo, unfortunately, had gotten that discovery before us again. We're going to have to do better about that. Okay, 2 supplies left. So we should probably just do 1 more encounter and then leave. You encounter a lonely villager peacefully gathering food from local plants. I'm sorry, but if I don't warn the guards, they will hurt me. He runs away and warns them. But because you warned the guards, we will hurt you. So, you know, there's a trade-off there, right? Okay, friendly. The villager might be grateful. Meh. We're just going to, yeah, okay. So we're going to step back with Harry, step forward with Victor, and take out the villager. And then we will use Harry's focus to buff him up for next turn. And end the turn. And hopefully these guys will funnel into a nice coneable area. Looks pretty good so far. That last one might be a little far away. We'll see. Nope, he's not. Never mind. That was pretty good. Unfortunately, we don't have the range to attack with Victor. So, because he probably would have finished him off with a regular aggressive attack. That's alright. Bring Agatha in, and Agatha doesn't have the range either. She can use her AoEs, but meh, we'll just wait. We could benefit from doing a mood switcher, but we are unlikely to be able to do that. Because we would need 2 more Devious attacks, and that would probably just finish him off. We could try, I guess. Yeah, all of our Devious attacks are just going to finish him, so we'll just shoot him. End of the line. Alright, well that was pretty straightforward. There we go. Good riddance, and let's go to the end. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna go to see the Emperor. Seems like a good choice. And Harry can very easily sneak past the guards. Nice. Great. With some clever sneaking, Harry passes the guards and opens a side window. This creates a route for the rest of the crew. Nice. And here we are at the Emperor already. What do we want to do here? We're here to topple your government in favor of a more explorer-friendly one. Sure. I'll have none of this. Warriors, round them up for punishment. He looks like a formidable force. You'll need to break his concentration. So one thing, of course, we'll have to watch here is we will need to use Devious attacks on the Emperor every once in a while to keep him from using his shotgun. And that is going to take the efforts of probably Anna full-time and someone else part-time to manage that. So we'll watch for it. Let's bring Victor back here. Ooh, cannot one-shot these guys. That kind of surprises me. We'll use his Inspiring Attack to get them pretty low, and Anna's AoE maybe can finish them off. Or Fear Strike could do it. Strike of Fear. Yeah, let's do that. That will let me use this turn to buff up Harry, because this guy's stunned, so I'm not worried about him. There we go. And we'll basically hope that this group files into a conable area. Kind of. The Emperor's a little far away. He probably can't be hit by Harry's AoE. Oh, he can be. Alright, never mind. We'll do that then. That is certainly good enough. Not going to complain about that. And we'll finish this guy off with 2 attacks. The Emperor will probably buff himself next turn. We'll use 2 Devious attacks to keep him from being confident. And just slowly work on whittling him down after that. There's a few more people behind him that are on their way. Back here, these 2. But we'll get at least 1 turn before we have to worry about them properly. Oh, okay, the Emperor ran away. But he did make himself confident. We are not in range to get to him right now. Fortunately, he's not in range to get to us. So you know what? We're just going to sit back here and hang out. Okay, we are now in range to get to the Emperor. And we need to make him not confident. Oh, a little bit of a delay there on that, but it worked. And Harry. Alright, good. Harry could also get in range. I was a little worried that Harry wouldn't be able to get in range there, but he did. There we go. Emperor will fumble here. And let's see. We could use Victor to try to block off these guys. He's got lots of armor, 35 armor. So he can probably very safely just sit in here and take these 2 guys out, actually. I've been pretty impressed with how Victor has been performing. He's stronger than I thought he was in an aggressive crew. That buff to let everyone around him be confident, including himself, at the beginning of a fight is really handy and very nice. Alright, let's bring Harry over here. Just for a normal shot. And this fight has been very straightforward, not hard at all. Which is nice, not complaining about that. That's certainly not something to complain about. Not that I really have ever probably had trouble with this fight. Because you can make the Emperor basically not able to attack ever, it is quite easy compared to some of the other boss fights. But I'm really pleased that we got past the llama fight too, because that fight is very difficult. So many adds at the very start. You start with like 12 llamas around you. Very difficult to deal with that and not lose. We were probably lucky we only lost 2 resolve. Although I would have liked some more dodges in there, I will be honest. Alright, there we go. Dominate our opponent. And we gotta choose someone to replace him. But we do pick up the Imperial Garb. The Emperor Garb. +2 collect for each level of Rogue. Okay. +2 study for each level of Survivalist. Or 2 to 4 status from Campaign. We do have 2 levels of Survivalist. And 5 levels of Rogue. +2 collect for each level of Rogue at the end of every expedition. 10 collect for free. Not bad. I think we'll take that. With the Emperor gone, the Council's wondering who's going to be the new Emperor. Well, we have the dude that we gave the Hero's Guard, or the Hero banner to. He'd make an excellent leader. He already has an impressive track record, and many cities support him as a leader. Very nice. The rebel leader is thrilled. Finally, our people can be free. Look at that chin. That's quite the chin. I will lead people with dedication and perseverance, and my fabulous chin. And Anna, thank you for helping the Incan people. I want you to have this statue as a token of my gratitude. Alright, there we go. All scouts gain +10 attack. Yes, please? That's great. Yeah, okay. So Harry just gets +10 attack. That's incredible. His cone of pain just got much, much better. I know it's not called a cone of pain, but it is a cone of pain, let's be real. Look at those treasures. Very nice. Very nice. 3 A-rank treasures. Cool. That was a nice expedition. +10 or 12 collect for our levels of Rogue. That's right, because Victor got 1 for being friends with Harry. Forgot about that. And 5 study for our Naturalists. Yeah, over 600 research, lots of golden status, lots of renown. Very nice. Pretty happy with that expedition, even though Rivalo got some extra points for helping orphans. And we'll agree not to do 3-star challenges, of course. Alright, new city. What do we want? Timbuktu, because we just got that that new ability to get extra discovery when we spend insight in Timbuktu. Yeah, let's do that. So where is that? That is here. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. 71 to 130, 85 to 125. Okay, it's actually similar in terms of the research value you get, but it is much, much better for gold. How is it for status? It's about the same for status. Okay, so it's just better. Not by enough to make it worth using one of our letters to a city for, honestly. But okay. We'll have to remember to spend our insight there. We do need to spend at least 5 because we can only hold 7. So, yeah, we'll be doing that at some point. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like on it. If you want to see more content in the future, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And check out my Twitter for news and feedback on the channel itself. Next time, we will choose our 4th expedition, which will be to the Anagogic Archipelago. We already talked about that. And hopefully, we will be successful in finding some treasures there that we have never found before. I'm very excited. So excited that I'm tempted not to go shopping again, but it's already 4:30 and my wife will be home in just about a half an hour or 45 minutes. And I'm already going to be strapped for time trying to get to the store and back by then. So I will see you guys next time, next session, and we will do our 4th expedition then. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.